Oh yeah. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin. If you a punk biatch, or are pregnant, or have any medical conditions, keep out of the reach of children or children-minded humans of adult age. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or genitals. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Carolina Reaper, Scorpion Pepper. Yeah. We got some bunch of stuff in here. Okay, let me just show you. We got this banner, I guess, for when you beat it. Destroyed it. I have not destroyed it yet, but I will. See? Of course, I destroyed it last year. I lasted a whole hour. 1 hour. It says what to expect, a bunch of spicy flim-flam, any last words. Rules for the chip thing. Eat the entire chip. Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Post your reaction on social media. Okay. As you see here, they want you to... Oh boy, 1 second. Right there. Right about there. Right about there. Right about there, huh? Okay, so we have this whole situation, okay? They want you to last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. I'll last an hour. Easy peasy without drinking or eating. Look at these punks. Look at them. I'll be on this wall like the rest of them. Armpits and all, baby. Like that guy. Or that guy. Or that guy. Or that guy. Or that dude. Or that fellow over there. Yeah. Him. That one. These guys touching his eyeballs. Freaking. Freaking. Freaking Zagnut. Alright, it's time, people. It's time. I'm going to put an hour on the meter here. Okay? And I'm not going to start the timer until the flim flam is in my mouth. And I plan on reading you some song lyrics while I'm suffering. Okay? Songs involving hot stuff, baby. Like, you know, love being a ring of fire and so forth. Okay, it's gonna be exciting. Are you ready for the one flim challenge? Are you ready for the one flim challenge? Huh? I think so. 1 second. Let me just, I'm going to edit this window here, okay? The main thing here, uncheck. I'll just do some of that. Boom. See this? Magic. 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 See? Boom. Alright. And then I do some of this. Yeah. And this one over here, I'll just do some of that, and some of that, and some of that, and some of that. Yeah. Shrink you up, right about there, and go like this. Yeah, technology. Welcome. Some of that. I'll slide you right there. You see how that works? Oh, yeah. It's one chip time, baby. Warning. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Ah! Let me get my last sips. My last sips in. Here we go. Okay. I'm doing it. I'll wait until the beat drops. I'm gonna break that in half right there so I could shove it in my mouth. Okay. Oh! So such a dense chip. I'm already having a heart attack. I'm already having a heart attack. My body knows what's about to happen. Ouch! Each. Okay, I'm ready. It's my first swallow. Second. Okay. Here we go. What's more? Love is a burning thing. It's true. And it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went high. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! No! When the hearts. Like ours meet. Stop it! I fell for you just like a child. Oh! But the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. Ooh. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. Another one. Oh. Woo. Oh, oh. So hot and so hot in here. So hot and oh, oh, want a little bit of and a little bit of check a little bit of just a little bit of just a little bit of just a little bit of woo. I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show faces. Looking for the right one to shoot my steam. You know. Looking for the right time to flash them keys. Then I'm leaving. Please believe me. Me and the rest of my heathens. Check it, got it locked at the top of Four Seasons. Penthouse rooftop birds I'm feeding. He's feeding birds. He's feeding birds, people. No deceiving. Woo! Nothing up my sleeving. No teasing. I need you to get up on the dance floor. Give that man what he asking for. 'Cause I feel like busting loose. And I feel like touching you. Cause ain't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said, it's getting hot in here. So hot. So take off all your clothes. Ooh. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna say hi, ho, hee, ha. It's getting hot in here, so hot. Ho, gonna ho. I'm gonna take my heat and a ho, hum. Hey, while you're at the bottle, if you ain't popping the bottles, come on. What's good is all the fame. If you ain't flaming the models, I see you driving a sports car and hitting the throttle. I'd be down doing 100, top down in goggles. Get off the freeway, exit, 106 and parked it. Ashtray flipped it, time to spark it, Gucci collar for $1. Got it's pretty game, cause baby I can dog. Warm sweating, it's hot up in just joint. Vodka, tank top, and all on this point. You're a winner, so baby, can't lose. I got secrets, can't leave, can't coon. What? I got secrets, can't leave, can't coon. What? So take it off like you're home alone, you know, dancing in front of the mirror while you're on the phone, checking your reflection, telling your best friend. Like, girl, I think my butt getting big. Oh. It's getting in here so hot. Oh, all your clothes. I here's so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. It's getting in here. So off all your clothes. I am here. Hoo. I'm gonna hoo. Yes. Okay, next song. You shake my nerves and you're out of my brain. Boom, 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 boom. Too much love drives a man insane. Boom, 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 boom. You broke my will. Boom, 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 boom. But what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great bowls of fire. I laughed at love because I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind. This love is fine. Goodness gracious, great bowls of fire. Kiss my baby. Feels good. Hold my baby. I still love you like a lover should. You're fine. So kind. You got to tell this world that you're mine. Oh, mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. You sure drive me crazy, baby. Goodness gracious, great ball of fire. Oh, kiss me, baby. Feels good, baby. Hold my baby. I still love you like a liver shoe. Boom, boom, boom. I'm suffering, people. This is a form of meditation. You're fine, so kind. I gotta tell this world that you're mine, oh mine. Mine. Next one. Next one. Gotta last a while here, you know. I think I came over the hard part, but then what happens, I think there's a resurgence, you know, once you start really digesting, you know. Once you start digesting, I think there's a whole nother situation. If you were to ingest a handful of acid, of LSD, it wouldn't make you mess up. Oh, I'm going crazy. It'll kick in after a while, you know. If you ate a handful of mushrooms, right? Same thing. Took a bunch of DMT. It takes a while for the flim flam to kick in. That's the scary part. You think you're okay, but you suffer like it's a sort of like you ingested edibles or something, you know? Yeah, let's go. Come get it. Yeah. 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 Ugh. Huh. Huh. Now I have to act like I'm jumping out of a plane. Here we go. And okay. I'm fine. Boom, beam, boom, bam, boom, beam, boom, boom. Boom, beam, boom, bam, boom, beam, boom, buyer. Boom, beam, boom, bam, boom, beam, boom, boom. Boom, boom, beam, boom, beam, boom, buyer. Boom, boom, beam, boom, 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 buyer. Boom, boom, beam, boom, bam, boom, buyer. Boom, boom, beam, boom, bam, boom, buyer. Boom bam boom bing boom bam boom boom. Boom bam boom bing boom bing boom bam. Boom bam boom bing boom. Yes, it's a one-chip challenge. We're having a problem. Hey, I think I could talk now. But I think in about 5 minutes, the hard part will really begin. I got through the physical part. Now is the psychological terror. It's coming like a dark horse. I know it. But, you know, I'm fine. I'm over here somewhere. I mean, I'm a one-chip kind of guy, ho. Doing one-chip things. In a one-chip world. Don't you know? Alright, so I want to show you how to solve this cube. I don't want to have to make sure my face... I don't want to hide, because... Let me use my foot. Use my foot to get the cube. There we go. Let me monkey paw the cube. There we go. Hup. Hup. Yeah. I think now I could take this time to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. What do you say? Let me see, this one's worse. I want to think that this one's worse. Because it's supposed to be worse and it feels worse. It's just, you know. I know what to expect. So now I'm going to teach you how to solve the cube. Okay? While we're suffering, I have half an hour. That's plenty of time to show you how to solve the cube. Let me mess it up a bit. Okay? Okay? Don't you know when you're doing things? I'm gonna mess it up. I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up, and then I'll show you how to solve it, okay? I'm a bit slower than other people, okay? I'm not like some brainiac that does it in 2 seconds. I do it at a normal pace. At a normal pace. And then you can solve it at a normal pace, and maybe if you want to, after you solve it at a normal pace, so you just check that off your bucket list, you could then solve it faster by looking at some YouTube video, okay? Look at some YouTube video to go figure it out. But I'll show you my method, okay? I'll show you my method, and then you could use your method. I'm still messing it up right now. I'm just messing it up. Messing it up. Messing it up. Messing it up. Okay, so. Hey, I think I'm okay now. You know? People are punks. I think once you make it past a certain point, you're fine. Here we go. Here we go. So, I'll solve it first, and then I'll show you how to solve it, okay? I'll explain, maybe. But you'll see. So, here we go. This is going to help me out. This is helping me out. Okay, this is just a way to get my mind off of the horrible body problems I'm going through right now. It's kind of okay, though. I'm just not paying attention to certain horrible issues. I still have all the same issues I mentioned last time. Like, you know, it's still stuck in my teeth. And I'm still finding pockets of heat. Okay? So I'm just trying to ignore that. I'm trying to let it naturally dilute itself over time so that all the oil is gone from it before I try to remove it. Because otherwise, you know, just let it just happen. You know? I want to teach you how to solve the cube, and then you could like do it at the airport, and people will think you're smart or something. They'll point at you, and people will walk over to you and take your picture. Crazy, you know? Oh boy. I think I'm in the okay zone. I think I've made it through the. I think if you can make it through the first 20 minutes, you can make it through the rest. Totally. But I'm saying that before the. We still have 1 minute to go before the danger kicks in. You know? Yeah. We have 1 minute to go before the horror. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. You say that you said something, and I would say something else. But then when you came to me, you said something else. Oh no, I don't know. Oh, come on, baby, let my flim flam. Oh, my hands are getting all wibbly wobbly. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're almost done, and then I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Once I'm done, I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Like I said, I'm not the fastest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, sweet marmalade, Jenkins Jones the third, Crabtree Jones. I think I foibled. Okay, well I messed up. So give me 85 more minutes to reestablish the zenith. The problem is if you mess up near the end, oh boy, I can fix that. There we go. See now we're back to how we should be. Yes. We're back to how we should be. 3 houses and a flim flam. Perfect, I fixed it. Yay. Fixed a flim, fixed a flim, fixed a flim, flim, flam, and flume. There. Yay. Yeah. So I'll show you how to do it. Can't touch the face. Touching faces is bad, okay? Touching faces. My nose is itchy, but touching faces is really bad. So, the way you do it is, you have to identify the cube. Look at the cube. See the cube? See the cube? Cube has a bunch of sides on it. Okay, there's 6 sides. Okay, but there's 3 layers. Some people say that they can solve the cube by a side. Well, that's BS, because you can't. I guess you can, but you can't. It's solved by side, by layer. Okay, it's a 3-dimensional object. Each side has to take into accommodation the other side. So you can see clearly when it's solved. The red side is attached to the green side because these pieces are 3-dimensional, and this side is green. Oh, you can't even see green, can you? Blue. Red, blue, you see? It's attached. These pieces belong together. That's where that piece goes. The main thing to consider is that the center pieces don't move. You see that? I want you to picture that this is a wheel. This is a wheel, you see? And the center spoke doesn't change orientation to the other center spokes. The center spokes don't move. They rotate, but they don't move. Okay? Alright? You got the 1-sided piece, the 2-sided piece, and the 3-sided quarter piece. Okay? Alright? Right? Cool. Huh? Flim, flam, and flume. And this is where they go. You solve from the top down, layer by layer. And now I'll show you how to do it. So I'll mess it up for you. I'll just mess it up a bit. See, the thing is, I said were very important because I worked with a lot of people with cubes over time. And I have them solve it in front of me. And they're trying to move a piece, and I ask them what they're trying to do, and they're pointing at a piece that cannot move in that manner. You know, pieces move in certain mechanisms. Like, for example, this blue-red piece, it's attached to this wheel here and that wheel there. You see? I can move this wheel, or I can move this wheel. Right? So that means it can rotate this way, or it can rotate that way. You know? But you can't you cannot put this piece right here. If you needed like blue, you can't put this blue piece on top, you know? This blue piece cannot go right here in the corner. It can go right here, but it's a middle piece, you see? There you go. Oh my gosh. Do people eat the whole bag? I don't think they have a whole bag of chips this hot. This isn't even really a chip. You know? They sell chips with really hot seasoning on them that are really, really hot. But this isn't really a chip. It's like a really dense, horrible, packed, horrible thing with a bunch of extra hot pepper crystals soaked horribly, made to be like the hottest thing ever. It's like a big challenge. I got over it now. We have a half an hour left. I could explain what happened. The first 20 minutes, the first 15 minutes are worth watching, let's just say. I suffered, but I maintained. I'm still suffering, but we're kind of okay. We're in the okay zone, but now I should start to vibrate. Very soon I should start to vibrate. I guess. Eventually. You know? But the whole concept is that you eat this horribly dense pepper chip thing with 1 point whatever million Scoville, right? And you're supposed to suffer for as long as possible. Here it is. Here's the website again. I'll show you the website. So right over here. You're supposed to suffer for as long as possible, blah, blah, blah. You submit your clip to these people. 1 second. What is this? 1 chip challenge. Oh, it burns now. The 1 chip challenge, don't you know how hot can you be? Ho ho. See, these look fiery chile limon. These chips are just normal chips that are kind of hot. You know, like, you know, the spicy hot Doritos are pretty hot after a while. See, I'm already here at the half an hour point. Supercharged. I'm supposed to hit to the hour mark. I was victorious. I don't know what the actual Scoville count is, though. Right here. It's, okay, the Carolina Reaper is 1.7 Scoville, million Scoville, and Scorpion Pepper is 1.2 million. So it's basically like you're eating a Carolina Reaper pepper and a ghost pepper, along with some horrible condensed pepper sauce. You know? Yeah, no. It has to vibrate. You start to vibrate at a certain point. That's what happened last time. I think the vibration phase already happened back when I was dancing. But now my stomach kind of hurts, but that's okay. This is the bad part, I think, when the actual digestion occurs. Yeah, you see, we've hit digestion. Now my stomach is starting to hurt, which means my body is absorbing the flim-flam. Before it was just simmering in a big pool of acid, and now my stomach is grinding it up and being affected by the pepper flim. Alright, so here we go. So the way that you solve it, okay, since we have time, we have 27 minutes. I'll start off with the blue side. I start off with the side, okay, but I solve it in means of a layer, and I'm holding it like this. Okay? Alright? I keep the centerpiece on top. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the middle pieces. This is the middle piece. That's the corner piece. I'm looking for the middle piece. Middle piece. Middle piece. Middle piece. Right. And I look for the corresponding color. My first goal is to get the pieces on top, so I just think of in terms of wheels. I spin it. Right? I spin it, and whatever spin gets it closer to the top I work with. This one gets it pretty close, but it's inverted. You see how it's inverted? The way that you invert it is you bring it halfway, right? Let's say for a fact I want it right here. I want it right in this spot, okay? Here, I'll make it more obvious. I'll make it more obvious. Okay. Yeah. Let's say... Okay, let's say I want this blue piece on top right here without messing up that piece. That's the hard part. You have to be able to... Yeah. Yes. So, if I rotate, we're good to go. So, I want to be able to flip this piece and put it in position without messing up that other piece, okay? So, if I bring it halfway, I know that doing this action, you see, brings it on top, but that just messed up the other piece. So, if I know that that action works, I put it over here in the standby position. I reorient the top so that my target position is in the destination zone, and we go boom, and then boom, see? It's kind of complicated, but it's kind of cool. You figure out what piece you need and where it has to go, and if there's items in the way, you move those pieces out of the way temporarily, and then you move them back. And you usually have some wiggle room here or there. I'll show you again. So here is blue and red, right? Here's red side, blue side goes on top. I'll get it as close as possible. It's upside down. I'll go halfway, and this is the piece, right? This is where it goes, but I have this blue-red piece about to rotate this way, so I put this piece in the destination zone. Boom. Destination zone. And then bring it back. You see how cool that is? And then we get the plus sign. Now we're going for the full plus sign. Again, this time, it's just done. Now we have this other corner piece. Now our goal is to get the corner pieces. Now, we're not just getting a plus sign, we're getting the plus sign that matches the center position. Okay? Blue-red right there. Blue-right. Light right there, you see? blue orange right there, and blue yellow right there. Okay. Now for the corners, you have to look blue, orange, white. This is the intersection of orange, yellow. Orange, white's over here, so this piece goes over there. Basically, you look at the corner piece, it tells you where the intersection is. If this is blue, yellow, orange, that goes at the intersection of blue, yellow, and orange. So this piece goes up there. So I get it closer. I haven't touched the top layer yet. Now I know that doing this action up top will put it up top, but it'll mess up everything over here. So I move these out of the way temporarily, and I snap it up top, and I bring them back down, and then look, the piece is there. Yay! And now we look for other pieces. So the way I do it is I find the corner piece and I put it in the money spot. The money spot is like right here in the corner. I want the corner piece to be kind of facing out in one of these corners, because if it's here, all I have to do to bring it on top is just rotate it up. You see, I just rotate it up. Okay? So I have to find the intersection of yellow and white. Yellow, white, right here. And I move this section out of the way, and I rotate it up, and we bring it back down, and we're good to go. I look for another one, and as I rotate pieces around, more pieces end up being in that sweet spot. You see, it just happens. Right now there's only one piece here, some other pieces in some other weird spots, or whatever. You know? Things just end up moving around where they need to go. So we have blue, yellow, red needs to go at the intersection of blue, yellow, red. Yellow, red right here. Boom, boom, boom. Up we go. Bam, boom, and bam. Yay, you see how that works? Because I knew this motion, the wheel motion, turning clockwise, gets up there, and these pieces up top were going to be conflicted. I had to move this whole section out of the way temporarily. Bring it up top, and bring it back. You see, because this part isn't attached to this side. It's crazy stuff, I know. Crazy stuff. I know. Okay, and now, right over here, white, red, and blue, intersection, white, red, blue, see? It's in the money spot. This action brings it up top. Zoom, so I move these two out of the way, and then bring this over here, and then back. And now we have a layer. You see how it's a layer and not a side? It's clearly a layer. Ignore these other middle pieces that they just landed. We really care about this. We care about that. You see? That's what you want. So if a person solves by side, it's not good. Okay? Now for the second layer, it's kind of complicated, okay? But not really. It's actually simpler. So at this point, we're really doing layers. We're looking at the middle layer. We're looking at this middle section right here. We don't care about the bottom at all. We care about this middle layer, this piece right here. Right here at the corner. This black you see is green. This is a green. I have a green screen. Okay? So I'm trying to solve this middle layer. So we need the white, red. See, this is good. The red, yellow is good. The orange, yellow is flipped. We need orange, white, and white, red. Yeah. So what we do is we find the piece we want, white, red, and I want to kind of put it underneath the corresponding color. This is sort of a move now. I have to do it first because I normally don't explain in detail certain things. So, let's say I have orange, white, okay? Let me talk it out, okay? So, orange, white. I go away from the intersection. So, orange, white. Here's orange, and here's white. Orange, white, okay? I put it underneath orange. I move this away from the intersection. 1 second. See, it's done. It's hard to explain certain things. So let me explain. So in certain circumstances, you have the middle piece is stuck in the wrong position. You have to take it off. So you have to do a similar move to take it off that you'll put it on. It's a weird thing. It's basically, think of it like this. You're taking the corner off and you're putting it back on. So to take this middle piece off of the middle layer, just to clear out this spot and replace this spot with something else, I go like this. I take the corner off and I put it back on. It's actually quite, oh no. Let me actually do it for a second, and then I'll explain it to you. So let me go where, forward, back up, forwards again, back down, put it back on. It's ridiculous. No. Look, we're making it. 17 minutes left. We completely passed the flim flam. I'm a professional here. Okay, so we have this yellow-orange piece. Let me just do it for a second. So I'm gonna move it away from the intersection. I bring down the corner on the perpendicular edge. I move the corner off towards the other piece. I bring that side back up, and then I bring down the other side, and let me do it again. See, in essence, it comes down to taking off the corner and putting the corner back on. You see, if I take off this corner like this, now just the corner's off. I could put the corner back on by bringing this back over and then slapping it on the other side. Now this piece is gone. This is a kind of a tricky maneuver, okay? There really needs to be advanced classes here. The first whole week is just talking about how the cube looks and functions and whatever. And then solving the first layer. This is more like week 3, okay? Because it gets more advanced. But not really. So, watch this. You could take a corner off like this. So, I'm taking the corner off. Right? I could put it back on, same exact manner. Now, if I take the corner off like this, the piece is over here now. And I can't really get the piece over here. If I want the piece to go over here, even though it's the same spot, you see, just imagine, hold on a second. It's like a dimension thing, okay? My sinuses are fine. You have this row. Oh boy, I'm sorry. You have this row, and you have this row. You see this row and this row both share this piece. So if I take off this, right now we have, see how it's gone from both this one and that one? Right there. I know this is above your pay grade. Oh my goodness gracious, that was a weird one. I have no idea how to get it up there. You have to scramble the bad boy. Well, okay, let's go back. I'll talk it out. I have the orange-yellow piece. I wanted to go to the intersection of orange-yellow. I find yellow and orange, and there we go. I find the intersection, I move away. I bring the corner down, move it towards that piece, bring it back up, bring the corner back to the intersection, bring the other side down, and slap it on the other corner. Boom, boom, boom. There it goes, yellow-orange. Here we have orange-white. It doesn't belong there. So I'll take the corner off, and I'll bring it away from the intersection, okay? Bring the corner back up, bring the corner back towards the intersection, bring the side back down, slap back it up there. Boom, there it is. Now the middle thing's gone. I find orange white, and I find the corresponding orange side, orange white. Boom. Here's the intersection of orange white. I move away from the intersection. Okay. I bring the corner down, move it towards that piece. Boom. There we go. And now I move the corner. I bring corner back. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. There it is. See. Here's orange. Here's red, yellow. I find yellow. Correspond the color. I find the intersection is right here. I move away from the intersection. I bring the corner down. I chase that piece. I bring the side back up. I bring the corner back to the intersection, and I rotate the side down to then capture that floating dot. And now we have 2 layers. You see? Perfect. And that's 2 layers. The third layer is kind of funky and really does involve some moves. You got the fish move and the corner thing. The corner unhingey thing. The corner unhingey thing is fancy, and it gives you a plus sign. But it's black and green. You can't tell. So you have to look at the bottom, and basically you're waiting until you get like a fish. Once you get like a fish, you look for a dot by the head of the fish, and you do a certain move, and at that point the whole bottom should be solid. Once the bottom is solid, regardless of the orientation of the outside layers, it really is a side. You then flip the cube over and you do something else on the top, and then you flip it back over, and at that point you should have a bunch of houses. And you do the housey. Turn the house to a U, U to a Y, unhinge the hinge, flim the flam, and then solve it. Okay, let's do it. I got the plus sign. Let's get the fish. Here's the fish move. Okay, so fish, fishy, 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 fish, 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 fish. Right. Look for the dot by the head. Dot by the head. You see how the dot? This dot is touching the head. And this dot is not touching the head. So we line up with the dot by the head and we do the fish move again, which is corner down, right? Corner down, away, and then boom, and then boom. You're just taking the corner off. So you bring the corner down, you move it away one time, bring the side back up. Once it's up, you bring it one more time, you flip it. Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts. I was fine for a while. And now. So, a good test would be to see how people react. I know how a person should react. If they are strong enough to not wuss out, the first 15 minutes should be a nightmare. Just chewing the chip and trying to swallow the chip should be a nightmare. It was really, 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 really hard trying to swallow that chip. Really hard. It's like your body doesn't want to, you know? And then it's really bad as the immediate effect of the pepper flim flam affects your sinus cavities and all your flim flam in your mouth, you know, because you chewed it up without any water, so you couldn't really wash it out or anything. And it's a really dense chip. You have to chew it a lot. So the first 15-20 minutes are pretty bad. You're really feeling the full force of the chip. It starts to simmer down after 20 minutes, up to about half an hour. Okay? At that point, you feel fine. It's just, it feels like you ate something spicy for lunch. And it's in your mouth still. And you're like, man. It feels like I'm giving a speech in front of a class, but I ate some hot chips earlier, and I shouldn't have. You know, it's not like, nightmare, can I do this, versus, that was a mistake. You know? But you're still you're fine. You know? There's different... So, when I'm eating those chips, what I was thinking of I was imagining being tortured. I was imagining being set on fire. I was imagining being eaten by animals and horrible things happening that are really, really painful, that you would wish you were eating a hot chip. I wish I was eating a hot chip. Eat a hot chip or have my legs hacked off? Well, right? We have 8 minutes left. Yep. You said that you would do something, and then you did something else. Oh no, that was a bad burp. That was a bad burp. Oh my gosh. And then you went and did something, but I thought you did something else. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, baby, light my blem. Yeah. Yep. I made it. Easy peasy. A bunch of chumps out there. You don't gotta train up eating hot peppers all the time. I'm gonna be the one that wins. I'm gonna be the one that wins. I just have to have one of your... Well... I mean, they want a video about 2 minutes long. So I have to make a clip of when I eat the chip. Because they want you to eat the chip on the camera and then chew it or something. But I'd be willing to say it takes more than 2 minutes to swallow the chip. You know? Yep, we had a good time. Had a good time. I was like, good gracious, flim flam with bodacious. Flirtatious, trying to show faces. I'm doing okay. My stomach is tingly, but I was a man, and I did what I can do. But my stomach does hurt. I'm sure I'll feel better once I drink or eat anything and just dilute it. Once I just drink a big old gallon of lemonade, I think I'll be fine. Every morning there's a toilet calling for me. A single drip of blood, a single drip of blood. I used the bathroom and I tried to wipe, but all I found was a single drip of blood. A single drip of blood is all that I pooped out. After sitting with constipation for an hour, I only pooped blood out. Just a single drop of blood, baby. Just a single drop of jet black blood in my butt. Maybe this is how you fight the C virus. Scrubs are clean. Single drop of blood on the toilet paper in the morning time. A tum tum. My tum tum. My tum tum. Lemonade's acidic. But my body is craving acid. I think you need more acid to dilute the acid. More acid. You know what? I don't believe you. I'm going heavy with the acid. I'm craving lemonade. Maybe because subconsciously I've associated lemonade with hot summertime delicious cold drink. That's probably why. It's not because I need lemonade. It's because I associate citrus with refreshing. Yes, I want to add more. Said that what you said was true, and I would probably do something. I'll tell you what, if there is some chump that can wave this banner after just barely putting the chip in their mouth and say, look, I did it, I ate the chip, I'm a destroyer. You ain't no destroyer. You ain't no destroyer. Ugh. Real peppers, real heat. Real peppers, real heat. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Well, thank you all for watching. We're all done now. We're all done now. We're all done now. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins. Before my mother starts flim-flam about my friends. About to go and flim-flam near went blind. Young flim-flam on the path throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip. With the MAC-10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my ride. I got front back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play, pumping new flim-flam by NWA. It was Gangster Gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my own flim-flam and it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 64, jocking the freaks, clocking the dough. Went to the park to get the scoop. Flim-flam out there cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino Rollin'. Kilo G. He rolls down his window and he started to say, it's all about macking that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, I ain't said yet. Bored as hell and I wanna get ill. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. I am the Grandmaster Daddy Flash of the One Chip Challenge 2021. Once I recover, I'll be live again. I got this game from Mike Brew called Deep Rock Galactic. I'm trying that out. Of course, we're doing Fallout 76 forever. And we're playing Red Dead Redemption. So I have to recover for a bit. Starting to hurt. Starting to hurt. Starting to hurt. Goodbye. You got to get some big face time. You don't get much big face time around these parts. You got to get all kinds of good snot-filled big face time. Another bad burp. Oh no. I'll catch you later. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.